Hey, good morning, everybody. It is a very early morning, and as some of you, or maybe many of you know, that I get up at like 4 in the morning, 4:30, just the way it goes for me. I didn't get a chance to do a moon reading for you guys last night on the 9th, 9:09. So I wanted to do one this morning, and when I woke up this morning, I saw the full moon. I went to bed really early last night, and the full moon was amazing. What an amazing moon we have. So I thought, it's not too late. I feel like I can still catch a reading for you guys and see what's going on as a collective reading. It's been a while, I feel like, since I've done one of these. So let's see what we get for the full moon reading for the collective, please, Spirit. The star, Aquarius energy. This is a time where you're probably thinking or in a place where you're feeling a lot of hope and faith for the future or for the near future, long-term future. Star card is a lot of healing taking place. It's Aquarius energy. So you could be coming up with a lot of creativity. It's like shining like a star, something that's very unique. I feel like the moon, actually, when I was looking at it this morning, it was kind of shining extremely bright through the trees. The 10 of Pentacles. This is the abundance that I feel is coming for all, okay? The Aquarius being a humanitarian sign ruled by Uranus, it's abundance for all. And being in a harvest moon, it's like everybody gets to heal, everybody gets to shine, everybody gets to reap rewards of stability and abundance. It's like long term with the 10 of Pentacles. Stability in all areas of your life, relationships, finances, your own well-being, stability within your life, within your emotions, okay? With that star card, I feel like there's an aspect with the hope and faith. It's also like a little bit of showing your vulnerabilities, okay? Healing with the water. There's something also with the star card. She's pouring the water back and forth. To me, I get like a lot of balance, yin yang. Clearing out the old as well. Okay, so this could be a time with this moon about clearing out what's no longer needed and refreshing, flushing out the old, refreshing with clarity. Allowing things to settle, getting rid of that sediment and bringing in fresh clarity into your life, which is how I think that the clarity is what helps us to come to a place of abundance. Because when we have a clear mind, a clear state of being, it's like we can see better. We can see where the opportunities lie, where our future, we can sort of see through things so we can be a little more stable and settled. And it's like the flow comes through, that flow with the water there, the Aquarius, the water bearer. We've got Justice card, Libra energy. So you've got Libra and Aquarius energy. And we have the Emperor card. Again, with this Justice card, I feel like this is stability. This is that balance, that yin and yang for everybody, okay? The Emperor takes care of all people below, okay? The person sort of like feeling empowered, feeling like you're in charge in a way, but more of an empowerment for everybody. It's for all. This is abundance for all at this time. Balance for all, fairness, okay? That justice. where we get back into that equilibrium, that yin and yang. We get back into balance. We don't have, it's like nobody gets left out in the state of lack. So it's like coming out from a state of lack and coming into a state of abundance with the Emperor. Okay, being on top of your well-being, your wisdom as well. Let's see what else we get, guys, for this. Curious about the Justice. Oh, I got a card here. 3 of Pentacles. I feel like this, I want to get one more. This is, to me, it is a card of working, a card of progress, a card of putting in a lot of effort. But I feel like this effort is a sense of helpfulness. I feel like this is putting in, doing gestures for others, being helpful, doing a little bit of, it's like when you help out a person, a neighbor, let's say, you know, being gracious with your efforts, with your help, trying to build other people up around you, trying to support other people. It's like doing work without expecting anything in return. Okay? The harvest moon. Harvesting a large amount of abundance in your life and sort of sharing that with others so that there's a sense of that balance, that give and take, that justice, this yin and yang that I mentioned. Abundance for all. And it's like giving without receiving. See, if everybody came from this place and we all didn't come from a place of lack, it's removing ourselves from this place of lack into the abundance, into sharing. If everybody gives, we automatically all receive. So we don't really have to concern ourselves with receiving because it's an automatic harvest. It's an automatic return of investment, so to speak. It's like the Emperor, everyone is taking care of him, but he's also taking care of them. In return, he has many things coming his way because everybody is giving, so we're automatically receiving. So that's where I feel like this 3 of Pentacles comes in, where when we do little bits of work and all the people, we recognize all the little things that everybody does for us in this world, like including the sidewalk that you walk on. Somebody did that for you. The door that you walk into your home, the roof that was put on your house, the food, the harvest. Somebody picked your vegetables that you might be eating for dinner or breakfast, or the eggs. Every little thing that we do is because somebody else's graciousness, somebody else's effort, and showing gratitude and offerings to others. Again, that give and take. Somebody made this deck of cards. Somebody put this in a box. Somebody delivered it to my door. Somebody packed it into a truck or a boat. Somebody drove maybe, you know, a forklift to ship this onto a freight. Somebody had to cut the tree to make the paper. So I feel like we're all doing our part in this planet. We're all doing the work, and everybody benefits. Two come out here. 7 of Wands with the 7 of Swords. I want to get one more clarifier for that. Oh, it's really strange. Maybe because I can't see very well. It's kind of dark. It's early. It's really early in the morning, guys. And they're just slipping off the deck here. Ace of Cups with the 2 of Swords. So I feel like any form of indecisiveness, it's like where you may have sort of been undecided whether to hang on to something in your life or move on. I don't know why I'm getting that. Hang on or move on. it's like you're going to be moving into this new emotional fulfillment, having your cup overflow with the Ace of Cups. This is new love coming in, new sense of getting freedom as well. And I also see how the moon is here, okay, forming all the way to the stages of the moon, the cycles of the moon. Some of the things that you were indecisive about, I was going to say Aquarius. I don't know why, but everybody, this is a collective reading. There is the Aquarius star energy here. Maybe this applies to some. And you also have water here, so you could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio with the Ace of Cups. But I feel like where you feel in your life, or where you feel at this time that you had to grip on or hang on to something, it's like the indecisiveness is going to sort of diminish. You're going to be able to come to a place of new beginnings where you can just clear out the old, embrace the new, and start to make decisions. Okay, that clarity that I was speaking of with that star card, being able to have more vision in your life, being able to be more discerning or selective, and knowing where you need to place your energy, where you need to walk away from. It's like something maybe didn't appear the way it was supposed to, or it didn't turn out or appear the way you thought it was going to be with the Seven of Swords. And it's like, it's okay to close the door and move forward, or maybe keep that door open and wait for other opportunities to arise. It can kind of go either way. But it's like just being open overall instead of being indecisive, yes or no. Just allow that flow from this Ace of Cups. Allow the water to flow. Right? Water doesn't really discern itself whether you put a wall in front of it, a dam in front of it. It'll just flow around, and it'll find it. It doesn't close doors or open doors. It just goes through and weaves its way around. So I feel like with this card, these two cards, it's like you can come or go. You can hang on or you can let go. You can do as you please rather than having to be indecisive. So some of you might be in that area where it's like, you know what, I don't really want to grip on or hang on to something. It's again, not having enough clarity, the blindfold of being able to make decisions. You're going to have more clarity to sort of be able to discern that area of your life or decisions that you're in making right now, whether you keep them moving forward or moving in a different direction, going around an obstacle. Because it's like the search for, or the desire to be in that cup of water, that cup of love, that new beginning, the emotional fulfillment. It's like you don't really need to attach or hang on to resistance. It's that resistance. It's just allowing things to flow, because you'll always have that abundance. You'll always have new beginnings. So instead of resisting something or trying to make your mind up, just sort of go with the present and move forward along the path, and it will come to you. It's like an answer will be made for you, or a decision will be made for you, because you have this clarity. So right now I feel like this is a time for clarity. Getting that sediment out that I mentioned out of the water, flushing it out, and so that you continually have a sense of clarity. I'm just going to get one more card, guys, as a closure, and then I'm going to do an Archangel Raphael. I feel like this is a little bit of a shorter reading, but I feel like that, excuse me, the Ace of Cups is like the new beginning here for everybody. And it's flow, it's clear water, it's love, it's emotional abundance. It's having your cup overflowed so that you can return it to others. You can only give when you have enough to give. Not necessarily. Sometimes we can give without that, but you know what I mean, where it's like having more abundance in your life to share with others. It's no longer coming from a place of lack. And even if we have very little, sometimes we feel like we have nothing to give, or we can't give anything to people when we feel like we have very little, or we come from a state of lack, but we always have something to give. Okay, even if it's just a smile or a hug. The Empress. This is beautiful, guys, because you have the Empress and the energy, or the Empress and the Emperor. These are the divine. Being in a state of empowerment. Again, with that new love. Maybe some of you in this time, this harvest moon, it's like you're actually going to come into abundance of love, finding that perfect match for yourself. The wisdom, the nurturing, the healing, the giving. She's very creation, giving birth, abundance with the Empress, and being in that state of knowing. Emperor and Empress, and the Ace of Cups. So a lot of you might be in finding that clarity. You know a person, or you will know when you find that perfect connection in life. In any area as well. It doesn't have to be a romantic connection. It's just a connection where you feel like you're both empowering one another. You're both in a very good place where you can share your wisdom. It's like one person does the building, one person does the birthing. It's like creating. It takes two to create birth, in a sense. Again, it's like that yin and yang. I don't know why that came up for me in the beginning of this reading, but it's that balance, that give and take, the flow, right? Each one fulfills each other. Like each one is fulfilling each other's role or purpose or outcome. So one is building, one is creating, delivering. All right, everybody. Kind of a short and sweet full moon reading for you, but I wanted to get that out. And let's see what our Archangel Raphael card is here. This is so interesting. You got sobriety. And what does sobriety offer? Clarity of the mind. Okay, removing yourself from a clouded, toxic mind, or a mind that is the opposite of sobriety, intoxicated maybe. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for adjusting my cravings in healthful directions so that I only desire life-affirming foods and beverages. So it's that sense of feeling that clarity from a healthy approach of sobriety in any level, however way you want to look at sobriety. All right, everybody, happy full moon. Happy 9/9, and I want to wish everybody a great week, and I will have your mid-month readings out in the next few days. Take care. I'll see you soon.